After the NBA's trade deadline on Thursday went down, the Phoenix Suns and us Phoenix Suns fans have been left with some pretty decent options when it comes to finding a power forward that maybe can shoot a little bit, can certainly rebound a little bit, and will likely be coming on the cheap. Now, this feels a little bit different than in years past because at least the last couple of years, the Suns were unwisely considered front runners for an NBA championship. So that's very attractive for buyout candidates, right? Doesn't work out on the team you're at. You get to go play for a team that's got a chance for a title, make yourself look good, go get yourself a payday. That's not exactly what we're looking at now, but Sundo, I think the Suns are an attractive team to want to go get a fresh start with. And that's what we'd be looking at. And we need somebody to come in now and help us because we're looking like a playoff team, but a playoff team that's going to get out rebounded to smithereens. Let's start with Chris Middleton. Recently traded and gonna be available, a little bit older. He can still shoot the ball. Used to be a lockdown defender. I doubt he is much of that anymore, but where are you at, Sundo, with Chris Middleton specifically if it's in a buyout situation?
For Chris Middleton, like my issue is, like I said in the stream, is like, hey, where is he going to fit on the roster? How is he going to fit on the roster? Yes, we know that he can get buckets. He can definitely help us out with that. But we already have plenty of players on the court that give us opportunities and get us buckets, right? So for me, it's like, where does Chris Middleton help as far as defense and rebounding goes? And I don't think that that's the fit. You know what I mean? I don't think it's going to be a fit. Like you said, I don't think he's going to stand up defensively. I don't think he's going to really be out here boxing dudes out and rebounding. I don't think he's going to be anywhere close to the paint anyway. He'll be on the wing shooting. So for me, if we picked up Middleton, I wouldn't hate it. I'll be honest. I wouldn't hate it. I think it'd be fine. I'll just say, hey, he can get buckets. He can score. But ultimately, I don't think it helps the direct need that we need now.
Yeah, I think you're probably exactly right about that. I agree. I won't be upset if we get him. He's a championship winning veteran that could help in the locker room, worst case scenario. And of course, he could give you more in a pinch depth wise than NH Cheeks could ever give you. So if rebounding is what you're interested in, Sundo, and power forwards are what you're interested in, Sundo, can I call you Sundo? Kevon Looney. Does that move the needle for you? Because look, we've joked a little bit lately about eating vegetables instead of candy. Looney's vegetables to me.
Yeah, Looney's vegetables. But like, here's how I'll frame this question, because it seems to be in our community, at least, people want somebody who will give you it all. It seems like they won't just settle for any power forward. They're only going to settle for a power forward who can rebound and shoot threes and give you a 360 between the legs dunk, all that stuff, right? Like it seems to be that's what they want. So in the context of what people in the community want, no, that's not your guy. But in the context of you just want somebody to go out there, give you size, get you boards, and do dirty work, this is absolutely the play. And so again, if I found out, he gets bought out, he's on the market, and we make that move, I wouldn't be mad at that. That's just more size that you need. Now, to the point after I just mocked the community about wanting somebody who can do everything, we also have to ask ourselves, will he fit in Jordan Ott's system? Like, we just got rid of somebody who would give you size in a Nick Richards and somebody who can get you rebounds in a Nick Richards, right? Because he didn't fit the system. So do you think Looney would fit the system, or would he just be another Nick Richards and just sit there?
Yeah, I really don't know the answer to that, but I know that you were exactly right about what our community wants. Great mocking of the community. Let's move on to Chris Boucher, a guy that played for the Raptors for a long time, tall, skinny, power forward that can really shoot the three. I am in that camp, Sundo, of Suns fans that have wanted Chris Boucher for a long time. So I want this to happen. Now, right after the trade deadline officially closed, first little bit of news that popped up was Chris Boucher is likely to get bought out. So we got real excited. Have to make sure we put him in this video because he's an option that a lot of you want. My question is, do you guys still want Chris Boucher knowing that he's shooting 13% from three this season? Because that sours me a little. This video is brought to you by our presenting sponsor, FanDuel. Sundo and I will be using FanDuel Sports all season for every bet and parlay. So should you. Sign up today and start winning money on the Suns.
Yeah, that does sour a little, but he's only played 9 games this season. So, I mean, it's a very, very small sample size. So I would say give him a little bit of grace there. If he does come here, again, he will get the playing time because he has the size there immediately. So I'm willing to give a little bit of grace on that 13%. It doesn't look good, but the sample size is super small. And speaking of don't judge things by their sample size, you yourself even said that Amir Coffey, who we just got in a trade, his sample size on shooting was very small. And so you're willing to sort of give him grace there. So I think we can afford to give Boucher the same grace far as his sample size also. And again, I think I would not be upset if this ended up happening. I think it would be a solid get.
A player that I've had in my hated category for a long time, along with Chris Paul, who's out now, of course, Dylan Brooks, who's out. Patrick Beverley's in there. He's like the Joker. He's laughing in his cell. He's never getting out, by the way. I don't care if he cures the common cold. In one of those rooms in the Arkham Asylum of my hated NBA players is Kelly Olynyk. I've always held it against him when he hurt. Was it Kevin Love? He dislocated his elbow or his shoulder. It was somebody. He pulled their arm out of the socket. I've hated him ever since. I hate dirty players. However, he's vegetables, bro. He can shoot, he rebounds, and he passes very well. We're talking closer to Nurk than he is to Oso at passing. Be better than Nurk at passing. If this team can get Kelly Olynyk, as gross as these words taste on my tongue, that actually might be what they need.
Yeah, man, I can't disagree on this one, man. Like he gives you size, he gives you IQ. As you mentioned, he can pass, he can shoot, he can rebound. He just does everything that you would ask of a role player to do really well. And that can't be overlooked. That is also very valued, especially on a team like ours where we live on that. We live on the dirty work. We live on doing the right things. We live on the rebounding, not always because we are 29th in rebounding, but you get what I'm saying. Like the way they're trying to build this team is a tough team that puts forth effort. You get that with this guy on top of the shooting that he's consistently had from the 3-point line. This one, I know you don't like him. I know a lot of people may not like him in the community, but if he becomes available, yeah, and you want a power forward, go get this guy. Like this might be the guy to get for sure. Absolutely 100%. I can see Jordan not loving this guy. And so I think I would have to put him at the top of my list if he becomes available.